Well, that whole thing, the whole Paris thing, is an interesting subject. I knew one guy who was killed, and I knew a lot of people who got hurt, and it's been a pretty unpleasant few days since it happened. But I mean, I don't want to overly personalize it, but live music and rock and roll is my thing that I do for a living, and it's my culture and it's my passion. And it was very specifically, or at least the Bataclan incident was very specifically an attack on that. And everybody is still in the middle of figuring out how to respond to it, and it's not my place or my intention to try and dictate how anybody else responds to it. But personally, the only sort of appropriate response I can really think of is to not be cowed and to keep doing what we do. And I know I've spoken to some friends of mine who are hurt who certainly feel that way, and I can put a certain amount of surety on the fact that Nick Alexander would have felt that way too. And I mean, I made a comment on Twitter which has been slightly misinterpreted. I wasn't particularly referring to the Foo Fighters. I think cancelling shows in France 2 or 3 days after it happened is completely legitimate, and I doubt they have very much say in the matter. But I know I've heard of sort of bands cancelling tours, like whole European tours early next year and that kind of thing, and that is their prerogative and is their decision to make. But personally, that's not what I would do.